Hey guys, welcome to the Thursday stream. We're about playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program because I enjoyed it a lot last time. Let's go and have a look at what we managed to do last time. The achievement, the true wonder and spectacularness of what we got done as soon as the loading screen happens. There's one problem that I've got with Kerbal, well, in a big way, is all the loading screens. I understand we're going through a lot of different situations here, but still. Anyway, it's a science dino. I mean, why wouldn't you not think it's a science dino? We took it to Gilly for no reasons other than we wanted to. Look, that's Eve over there, the land of no returns. Ooh. And that's what we got up to last time. Let's go back to the Space Center. Today, we are going to be sending rovers to Duna because, do you know what? It feels a little bit topical. Hey, Crab, how you doing? You are literally the first. Well done, welcome. Well, and well done, I suppose. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. All right, let's get down here. And let's get into our spaceplane hang-up. I mean, what's everybody's favourite rover? In fact, comrade, my friend, what is your favourite Mars rover? Obviously, honestly, I could probably only name like 3 or 4, you know. I suppose most people have got Opportunity and Curiosity, but beyond that, you know, I mean, I can't name any of the not American ones. The Moho transfer module houses a control core and generously sized xenon tank, perfect for transporting large scientific payloads anywhere large amounts of delta V are required. Whoa, man. Only no Curiosity. Okay, all right. Let's try and build up here. So we're going to start with this little thing. It's got my face on it. Oh yeah. And then kind of Curiosity looks. Oh, the Fox rover. I mean, maybe we'll be able to get a Fox on there as well. But I really wanted to send one of these guys. I mean, these look pretty good. Look at these. Look at these. They're amazing. You say they've got xenon tanks inside them. This is new with the 1.10s, right? This is new with the 1.10. Look at that xenon gas. Oh, you stick an ion engine on that. That's gonna just go. Anyway, as I was saying, let's make ourselves a rover. We need to get ourselves some wheels. If it don't rove, is it a rover? Make an ant rover. Just put legs on it. Low. I mean, the magnetometer boom, this sounds like something I want to kind of like just stick on the back there. Beautiful. We want to have like some sort of surveying equipment. We've got to make sure there's like a scientific deck. I really do want to get some wheels on. Let's think about this. I mean, do we want just these little ones? I kind of do. It'd be a shame not to, you know, like there. We need to build that weird suspension system that they've got. You know, the ones where it's like 3 things connected off each other. I mean, we can do better than this, right? We can do better than this. All right, let's start again. Don't save. Bam. We want to. Like I mean, it's too big. It's too big. Rovers very typically just small, right? So we'll start with this guy instead. All right, cool. Let's get in there and let's make some sort of body for it. I think we can go. I mean, we've had suggestions of fox and ant so far. I mean, they are pretty cool suggestions. Does that match up the size? I mean, that matches up good enough for me to go. Hey, let's make this the backbone of it. That's a little bit too long. Let's not do that. I'll tell you one thing I do like. Let's grab this. If you've not seen the details of the Perseverance rover, not that one, one of these will turn it in the direction that I want to go. I want to go up there. Okay, that's fine. If we could just actually make that happen, that'd be good. All right, I'm just going to do this instead. But it's got this weird little bit on the back of it, the Perseverance, and I believe it's actually where they're hiding the RTGs and stuff like that. But I'm going to go with that anyway. Hey, another 3. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Did you have a good time yesterday? I hope so, mate. I really do hope so. I mean, if you're not, you kind of messed that up a bit, all right? It's your favorite meme spammer. Indeed. If other people are joining in, like, you know, the times that other people do join in, I'm like, yeah, cool, no worries. Well, you know, when it's just you know, just have a little play with yourself in the corner. It's like, mate, don't make us watch that. Wheel structure, that's what I'm trying to say here. We need a wheel structure. Let's put one of these on. I feel like we need to actually widen this out more. What do you guys feel? Widen it out more and use some bigger wheels? Yeah, great idea. Let's do that. Can I get this structure? Ooh, I mean, almost. That's terrible. It's heavy, it's disgusting, but I like the shape. All right, so as I was saying, let's put some structural stuff on the side of it. Anybody got any favoured ways of making their rovers look a little bit bigger? I was thinking maybe we could get some structural plates. Nah, they look a little bit naff, don't they? I was trying to find the way that they line up with. There we go. Maybe like a little deck like this on it would work. Let's I've got to put down these one by one plates and then realize I'm going to put down 4, so it's going to just essentially be a 2 by 2, right? So we could probably do something like that. Is that a good way to start it? And then we'll have a chassis underneath. Look at me using words like chassis like I know exactly what it means. All right. Of course I know what a chassis is, but 1, 2, a 2 by 2. Yay, let's just go with one of these. Hey peeps, only missed 4 minutes. Hey Cyber Talker, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. We're making rovers. I don't know if you guys are aware that right now in IRLs is rover sending season. I should imagine you've noticed there's been a bit of noise about it. But yeah, now is the time for sending whatever hunk of robot you've got off to the red planet. The Arab Emirates have already sent their ship, and like there's been a lot of like, oh, they just bought their way into it, they've not done anything to it. But like, need I remind you that like NASA buy their rockets off of United Launch Alliance, SpaceX, whatever. You know, it's that's the thing. Have I got any rover mods? I don't really, to be fair. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think the only things I've really got at the moment are, hey, let me open up my C can and I will be able to tell you exactly what I've got. It's a very limited, there's like half a dozen mods, maybe not even that. And half a dozen is a small number, 6. I used terms like half a dozen and realised that maybe not many people actually intuitively know what that is. You know, some people use like a half gross, and I'm like, what? What's a gross, mate? Hey, and even though that's been explained to me a couple of times, we watched Hardcore Henry, Princess Mononoke. Good film, I love that. 2 of when we watch me pronounce this, Junji Ito stories, and a couple of episodes of Initial D. Okay, so the mods we got is Kerbal attachment, engineers, inventory system, texture replacer. Oh, that's it. And trajectories. Yeah, it turns out I'm running really light. Hey, now are you Louis Aquilina? How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're having good times. I was just having a little bit of drink there. All right, let's figure out how we're going to get some wheels on this, because that's kind of important. Feline utility rover is good. It has hitches, so you can have a trailer. I mean, to be fair, you can like small rover your small docking port your way into a hitch. But yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying. Though we've also got, is this what we're looking for? Yeah, portable cable bracing from the Kerbal attachment system. You can take a wire from. Is it this? They've changed it. This stuff is new. But you used to be able to pull one out of a winch. No, a winch, and use it like that. Okay, let's get some wheels on here. I've only got the one, so that's fine. We'll bring this down to the bottom, like so, and drag it across until it's in the middle. That looks good enough to be a decent front wheel support to me. We'll tidy it up and make it look particularly nice. Do we want to do the fold-in? No, we don't want to do the fold-in wheels. They're terrible. If I do this, is it going to place it where I want it? All right, nice. Sometimes that would have been rubbish. It's got bendy parts. That's actually that is grabbing my interest. Maybe a bit like this. Does that look good for you guys? It looks like a good start for me. And now we want to go and do like basically this, but something a little bit more extravagant on the back. Ideally with some sort of Japanese horror artist. Is he the guy who did is it The Secretary? Something like that. Starts off as just some guy trying to get a job, and then he's being tortured and needles in his eyeballs and stuff. Oh, it's horrible. I don't recommend any of them. I'm not great for a thing. Can we get a 6x6 rover? As in like 6-wheel drive? Yeah, I think we can do that, mate. I think we can do that. Let's get another one. Is it pocket edition that I've got going across here, or is that a full one? No, that's a pocket edition. All right, let's do that. We go. Put that back into the middle here. I'm feeling like we can go backwards, actually. I'm feeling like we could do with some back room. Oh, don't hold shift where you're moving your camera around, guys. It doesn't help. With the third pair of wheels on the antenna thing, please. I mean, what I was going to do, and I hope this is close to what you wanted. I don't know what to attach it with. We're going to pull that up so it's kind of in the middle, look. And then I want something that's kind of got a V shape to it. I don't know if we've got an... Oh, I know what we can do. Look, we get something like this tiny little structural part in. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. That's my energy drink coming through right there. This one and... Okay, so now playing with this, I think we can... Yes. Okay, it's coming together, guys. It's coming together. You might not see my vision right yet. Can I have that in absolute? Thank you. But it's going to be there. It's going to be there. The out and down. Is that too small? All right, we'll put the wheels on and we'll see what happens. What a great idea. Let's not judge it yet. We'll go for this front pair of wheels. Going to try and line it up with this set, but... oh, wow. Oh, let's put this triangle back a little bit. Like so. Contact. It's not ideal, actually, if I'm to be honest. Oh, no, not you. The wheels, thanks. I'm like, maybe not. I mean, do we need this to be on a free pivot? Do we need to... put a little motor behind so the triangle can... all right, we're doing it. I've thought of it. It's gonna be a thing. Let's go into robotics, into the... Can we have like dead rotors? Is that a thing? And now every time I reach for a motor, I'm almost instantly reminded that no, that's not what I want. Why did that work down the bottom but not here? X, spin, place it. But it worked for the wheels. What? I'm very confused. Why? Maybe because this isn't quite central. Let's absolute offset. I mean, I don't get it. Does anybody get it? All right, that works. I must have been just a very little bit off. I'm glad we got the jazz in as well. No, why not? But it works like this. All right, well we'll just do it like this. But I mean, seriously, why? Because I used the end piece to attach, right? You're doing the end piece to attach, I remember. It's a shame this is the smallest rotor they do. That's... I was about to say big shame, but it's not. It's a small shame. Oh, man. You know what? We could probably do without this little bar in the middle. I'm gonna do it anyway. We could probably go without it. Aerodynamics. Now, I was like this with... Oh, no. Structural. I was like, this one's too small. Do we want to try a slightly bigger one, or is that going to be too much? I got a feeling it's going to be too much, guys, but we're going to try it anyway. For the lot. Oh, yeah, no, this is going to be like big. Big. Ever wish you'd put tweak scale on? I really wish I'd put tweak scale on. Hey, Cubic, how you doing, buddy? Hope you are having a good one. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this, and we'll like use part clipping to bring the wheels a little bit further away. Yeah. So yeah, hey Cubic, how you doing, man? Good to see you. We are sending rockets to Duna. I have no idea if we're even close to the right window for it. Tweak scale is cheating. It can be. At the same time, it can, like, you know, amongst a group of consenting friends, you know, who cares of a little bit of cheating between friends, you know. Motor, no. Disengage. Motorized, no. Turn that off. That is not what we want. I mean, do we want? No, we don't want that. I'm going to say motorized, yes, but we're going to leave it disengaged for now, right? And how do I lock? No, okay, no lock to it. All right, we'll try that. That works. And hopefully we've got a free pivot. We'll find out The moment we send it outside, that one there, and hey, that one there. Let's get this where we want it. Yeah, I ain't sure. I mean, for nothing else, I definitely want to bring this back in a little bit. Hey Landstrider, how you doing, buddy? Just woke up and found the stream. Oh, glad you woke up. Yeah, glad you woke up, buddy. Glad you woke up. My English. I am very good, Joe. Very good. Is this anywhere near flat? It is. You know what? I'm tempted to put the big one on. Do we just build something out of? I mean, like, obviously, yes, this is the choice. Let's try and go pull this off of here. Let's just put like. That's huge, right? That ain't gonna work. How about this grip strip? Grip strip. Yeah, that's about the right size, right? That's about the right size. Put that like this. Might need to drop some things down, but can we then attach a wheel to it? That's the big question. Can we? Yeah, we can then attach a wheel to it. All right, cool. Now we just like drag the other thing around, and that should put it where we need it. All right, that's very wide. In the wide, boy. We can overcome this though. We can overcome this. We're gonna start by pulling these in. I might even, you know, let's orientate that the way I want. Be rid of you, filth, and then like that. Is that looking good? I mean, like, it's terrible placement, but it's kind of getting there. It's kind of getting there. All right. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I think we did well there. I think we did well. All right, cool. So let's put some solar panels on it and see if it can even drive. Actually, why are we? Ooh, look, I got flags. We got flags. We got flags. Solar powers, that's what we're going for. Electricals, 2 of these on the side. I mean, it kind of is a little bit defeating the point to put those on, right? I mean, I suppose what we want to do is grab 4 of these and then go, hey, can we have these in radial symmetry? Bam, yeah. Ugh, look at that heat brick on the back there. I'm about it. I want it on local, and we want to just drag it in a little bit. I'm all up for having it like fully on display. That, in fact, you know what we should do? We should throw one of these batteries on top. It's a little bit glitchy. Throw one of these batteries on top like this, and then using the power once again, we can thanks, we can cap it with something that looks like it's actually holding all of the stuff together, almost like that. No, seriously, down there. Stop, enough. Oh, it's not quite central, guys. It's not quite central. Gotta turn this off. Obviously very important to get it central and turned up the right way. Can I have that in local? Something like that. Okay, let's go give it a go. What are we calling our rover? It needs to be something along the lines of perseverance and curiosity. Not quite as blatant as stupidity. It needs to be a little bit more subtle than that.
Like inspiration.
Headless steed. Yeah, more like impotent rage. Our yeah, so something like that. Something that kind of sounds good on the first pass, and then afterwards you're like, oh.
Inspiration.
Inspo. This is my inspo. I hate that term, by the way. that's why we're calling it that, because if you want some inspo about your stuff, it's like, go away. Please just go away. Hey Carl, how you doing? Deviancy. Callum, actually, you nailed it, man. Deviancy. Alright, does it drive? Do you drive? Oh, it does drive. All right, cool. We need to find some rough terrain to see whether this busted rover. Oh, it does. Look at the suspension work. Oh, guys, it actually does stuff. Ooh. We need to put some SAS on. All right, so we need some stability control. That's fine. All right, obviously we need to do the thing that we do with every rover, and that is the jump test. I'm really impressed with how well the suspension. I'm just going to go full suspension all round. What are you guys thinking? Disable steering on the back wheels. Good shout. Let's try and remember all this when we get back in. All right, jump test. Woo! I mean, went all right. Put SAS on, and then SAS, not pilot. Yeah, you got that. Hey, guys, that went really well. Like, really well. Like, look at them spin over there. I can't swap once you're busted. But look at them go. Woo. There is stuff to be done with this. There is great things to be done with that. All right, space plane hangar. Okay, let's have a look. We need to rename it to Deviancy. Let's do that for stars. Deviancy. Nice. All right, we need to figure out how, because this doesn't have SAS. So let's figure out how we're going to put that on. My instant reaction is to put it on the underside here. Like 4 of those if we can. Again, not. Can you do radial around the middle? Is that something we can even do? It should be able to, but I'm not holding my breath, you know, because I don't think this panel. Wait, we know how to do this. You put it into absolute. Lock that in place. All right, sorry about this, guys. I just want to get this as central as possible, so when I do this and ask it to please stay on that. No, all right, well, it's not going to happen. All right, I'll just copy them out. I mean, what could go wrong with that? Why is that not the smart plan? Okay, so we've got some stability control. Some. We want to disable the steering on the back ones here. That was something else. We want more brake on the back, of course, and then steering disabled. More brake on the back, and then I mean we'll give it 50% on the front. That should be fine. And steering disabled. Let's just double check that it's done the same on the other side. Okay. You think it might work better going backwards? I think you might be right as well, but I've kind of got the curiosity in mind, right? I totally shouted in my microphone far too loud there. Sorry about that. Right, what's next? Science payloads. Okay, we got a science down here, and don't let me forget to put an aerial on it, guys. We might need to send a companion satellite with it, right? A couple of companion satellites to put a comlink around. Okay, so we're going to put one of these literally right in the middle. One of those, thanks. Literally right in the middle. Okay, does this preview scan range? Oh, yeah, I'm about it. Same vessel interaction, yes. Well, no, whatever. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not building cogs here, am I? Okay, the next thing is that's a medium. That's a large scanning arm. Should we upgrade? I mean, that's a medium. Shall we? I mean, does it fit? I don't know, guys. I mean, it might be a bit much. All right, for the ladies, let's do it. Pop you right here. Okay, I like that. Instead of satellite, use a lander with an antenna. In daylight, it will always connect to Kerbal, assuming the title is correct. I mean, we'll find out. It's just a little too much, isn't it? It's just a little too much. We'd be melting that thing, and I'm not sure I'm about that. All right, yeah, no, let's swap it out. Let's put the medium back on. More discreet package. Yeah, and then with that, no, can we please put it? Nice and straight. There we go. The next thing we want is a surface scanning module. It's a scanner boy. It's a scanner boy. We could even put this like at front. Call it the hazard avoidance cameras. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? What do you guys reckon? Maybe back here. I think it fits better back here. It's always just like trying to find out where things will fit nicely. Still, I'm not sold on it intersecting with the heat sinks, you know. The magnetometer boom was something else I wanted to say. I'm basically just checking out. Oh, what a big one. Yeah, let's go with that. Checking out the new science, basically. Checking out the new science. There's a light scanning arm as well. We'll go with. I think we're there actually. Do you guys think we're there? I mean, we could put some like miscellaneous science equipment on it, but I think it's got all that it really needs. Antenna. Communication, right. So this guy, I mean, communication is not its primary function, right? So let's just put some high gain antennas on here somewhere. Maybe one of these communicatron. Oh, no, I'm not sure, but it does not have a parachute. We'll work on landing in a second. Is that a bit much, guys? Is that a bit much? Let's get off that. I think it might be a bit much. Too much, yeah. We're getting calls of too much. I mean that's what like the actual rovers need. Stuff that size. Never need our high gain antennas on the planet ever again. We'll be like, no, it's broadcasting right at us. Help! It's frying my eyeballs. Don't you hate that? I hate that. Never the way the symmetry's out, it's pretty useless. It's pretty useless. We're gonna go with double ones of these. Intimidate the other rovers. I think this guy's all right with just being the guy he is, you know. Toggle antenna. Toggle antenna. All right, what does this do? We need to put this on something as well, right? Scan surface feature. I think that's probably the winner there. Magnetometer boom toggle. Rotate them for the no clip. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. 3. Somewhere about there. Let's try and make it look like they are actually attached though, which is the hard bit, obviously. Maybe just back a bit. Okay, I'm about it. Do you know one thing we haven't really thought about? How are we getting this on a rocket? How are we going to get this on a rocket? So really what we want to do now, does it have an underside placement port? We want to go payload and I want to get a fairing under it. That way up? Yeah, nah, ain't going to work unfortunately. Like we could totally... Alright, it's going to take at least a Mark II in the right place. Do we actually just want to build the rocket and then come back to this bit? So like this guy up the front here, he's the root part, right? He's got bits we can attach to. Yeah. So we can always merge him in at any point. Why aren't you attaching to... You're not helping me prove my point here, Rover. You're not helping me prove my point. Okay, there we go. So at any point... Oh, it's on the wrong bit. We can merge this in. Should we start working on a Duna capable craft? Yeah, I think that's the thing. All right, deviancy. No, can't. Save and continue. All right. Do we have a big old VAB? We do, but nothing worth talking about. All right, let's switch the editor. Let's get a new one out. Ba-boom. Okay, so what are we going to need here? We're going to need something to get into orbit. We're going to need something to take us to Duna, and some sort of landing device. If we could fit an extra satellite in there at the same time, that'd be great. Whilst I'm talking about this, I'm just going to quickly go Kerbal Duna transfer window. All right, cool. Wind on. No, I mean, it'll know what I want. Wouldn't the Diplo rocket get through that? I should really hope so. I really hope so. Do we know what the time is in game right now? No, we'd have to launch out. All right, whatever. Let's have a look. The Dino Science bot. We'd have to take the top off, but that's no problem. We can do that. Can we reroute from here somewhere down to you? Yeah, and then if we just grab that. All right. Okay, that's a beast of a rocket right there. But transfer windows are for wusses who don't have enough power. It's all right. I think we're doing all right with the amount of power we got. Okay, so is there the interstitial nodes? Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna start by. Oh, we can't actually pop this. I mean, we can. Let's. I was going to try and bring the rover down inside the fairing, but this doesn't work very well for the plans that I have on dropping off another thing. Let's try it anyway. So we go open. Don't save. Don't save. But we're going to go to the space plane hangar. We're going to grab a deviant seat. I'm going to merge it up. Oh, look at the room we've got. Look at the room. Right, does anybody have any idea how we're going to get something in here that can drop us down? I mean, this could probably soft land, to be fair. What exactly is this ascent vehicle? We used this to take a dinosaur to Gilly. It's big, it's bulky, there's some 5-meter parts in the middle there, there's some 2-meter parts running down the outside, you know, like you'd normally have 1-meter parts, and there's some 1.8 boosters on the side. I'm wondering, let's get rid of, wait, not get rid of, let's just pop this up here for now. Can we build a rocket on the inside of this? Of course we can. Why would we even think not? Okay, we need to start with a piece of decoupling technology. How big would our descent vehicle be? I think our descent vehicle is going to be at least a one. Let's just to show how big the rocket is that we're currently using. Here's a 2-meter decoupler. Yeah, the traditional Gilly dinosaur mission that everybody does. I'm glad you're on the same page, Carl. So I'm thinking Wolfhound. It's my favorite engine, to be fair. Look, here it is. Look at this bad boy. It's just like, I am a rocket. We can give it any size fuel tank we want, pretty much, because I'm expecting this to be in orbit by the time we drop it. All right, look at that. Nice. Now I want to put. You could fit an EVA sent vehicle into that fairing. I mean, maybe. I think you underestimate how badly I can mess up an EVA sent. Aerodynamics, no. Payload. There we go. Payload. I mean, yo dog, I hear you like fairings, so I'm going to put a fairing in your fairing. We're going to... How far out can we take this? Like this, and then this comes up here, and... No, you don't like this? We could terminate final construction. I don't know what that's. Oh, what? Just stop it. Okay. I mean, that's cool. All right, this looks good. We can definitely fit room in here. How doth Rover fit in here? I'm thinking that what we do is we attach a whole bunch of parachutes down one side, right? A whole bunch of parachutes down one side, and let the rover come down. They don't make a fairing big enough for a twitchy ascent. Why the double fairing? Because I want to drop this off, but also drop a satellite off. Also a satellite off. I'm gonna try the basic way of doing it. Quick. Like that. Let's grab this guy. Swing him around. How does this attach, do you reckon? So like that. No, wrong truss. Wrong truss. Down here. Okay, there we go. All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Those wheels are a much wider thing to worry about than I thought they were. So what I'm going to do is just move the whole thing this way a little bit. Terrible camera use, but there we go. All right. I'll take it. And then we go. No. Then we go this one here. Could I please build that fairing? Please build. We got problems. You know, I'll take a ridged fairing. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Something like that. Okay, right. So there's a Duna, a descent vehicle. Sky crate. Oh, mate. I mean, we could. No, I'm just gonna do it how I was expecting to do it. I'm just gonna do it as I expected to do it. Ejection force are quite low, and as I was saying, let's slam a whole sky crate. I can't hover. I've tried this before. It just leads to death. Just leads to death. What I'm looking for are parachutes. I've said it a few times and I've not been able to find them so far. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I'm going to grab... I mean, we'll just... Do you reckon 3's enough? I kind of don't, to be honest. Can we press that button? We can press that button and get that. All right, look at this. Do you reckon that's going to be enough to bring it down, right? I don't know. And then satellite up top. So we then go, hey, can we put this guy? Yes, we can put this guy. Wait, we don't start with that guy. We start with this guy. I'd like to hang it underneath. Yeah, beautiful. So, satellites. Stop clicking on the things underneath the game. 6 shoots. I mean, we're 5. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hopefully, would have burnt off all the fuel by then. Put landing gear on the sky crane to protect the rover. I mean, that's not a terrible idea. In fact, that might be a great idea. So, we just want one of these. Actually, let's put one of these down because they've got their own inbuilt SAS, and then literally all I want to do is put a bunch of these on there as soon as we get the right number. So there's 4 of those, and then are you ready for this? Are you ready? 4 of these. Are these relays? Wait, we should check first. I've made this mistake before. Direct relay. All right, let's just take one of these. How does that work for you guys? How does that work? Battery. Just dangle the rover by a corner, like little Achilles being dunked in the sticks. Dude, reference, love it. Battery, that's what it's going to do. Okay, does that work for you guys? Kind of works for me. I'm going to give a second or two for people to complain about the thing I've forgotten about. Because inevitably... Is that an ELO capable antenna? I mean, maybe. Yeah, 100G, maybe. Alright, let's figure out the staging here. Because I don't know about you guys. It looks like a mess to me. So, I mean, first and foremost, all engines underneath here. Wait, where's this engine? That's my Wolfhound engine. That needs to go somewhere else. All right, let's pull that down here, and we push the Wolfhound up to the top. The Wolfhound's been emptied ages. Maybe producing as they may get blocked. Okay, I will put some solar power on the other parts of the rocket. Great idea. Thank you very much. Solar power on the other parts of the rocket. Wait, is this whole bottom stage? Yeah, this whole bottom stage is the bottom stage. We'll go with it. You get down here. Okay, next question. Where is... No, that's a plus, not a minus. Where is this located? Okay, so this drops the actual rover by the looks of it. We don't want that going yet. Right, that's our next step. Wow, so the dropping of the solid tanks is next, followed by the dropping of the liquid tanks. I mean, there is kind of an order here. There is kind of an order. Wow, that is on the inside. So I want this outside fairing popping earlier. About there. Okay, so far we've flown, we've dropped these tanks, we've dropped the inside tanks. Next we want to... So this then flies, the central bit flies to Duna, right? We then pop it all open. And this guy gets set free wherever he's at. So let's look at that. Get a feeling that this may be up the wrong way. So let's do 2 of them. Because, you know, 2's always good, right? Double the redundancy, that's the word. Double redundancy. That should work out for us. Boom. That one there. It's not easy going through this whole stack of tiny little icons trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. The fairing shouldn't open for a while. One thing I do know is this fairing is going to be causing drag. You know, I don't think I wanted to put a pointy nose. I think I wanted... Oh, I see what you're saying, Brum. I see what you're saying. We need to maybe get rid of these. Oh, yeah, no, straight up. You are smart man. You are smart man. 4 of those this way and 4 of these. Then they're going to be nice and long and tracking the solar flux. So, all right, cool. Right, we don't want that. That should have popped way before then. You know what, let's do that with the engine. I think mostly we're there. Last thing that happens is the rover gets dropped. Alright, okay. I've got a feeling we're going to end up having to Duna mission or 2. I've got a feeling we're going to have to send an engineer at some point, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, wait. We were literally talking about this and didn't do nothing about it. There. Like so. There are no kerbals on this vessel. No kerbals on this vessel. Is anybody else worried about that? I am. I'm not sure what I can actually do about it, though. Communications. Let's just slap a bunch of these around the outside just to make sure we can still talk. Are they going to break? I don't know. We'll find out. We've got the antennas on these. Remind me to save all the time. All right, let's go. Let's do it. I think we're finally ready to launch. A little bit early as well. Place an expendable kerbal on the vessel. I mean, I don't have expendable kerbals. Every single one of my little green screen guys are valuable to me. Ethically, you know. They just get dropped. I mean, to be fair, we leave them at Ike, they could jetpack down to the surface, right? Well, that looks good. This down here, might be slight problems with that. Okay, I know what I'm going to do to fix that. I know exactly what I'm going to do to fix that. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. What I'm going to do to fix that is the one all expendable measure kerbals were used in the previous mission. No, maybe. Okay, I need to go in a bit. This here. Just gonna pull that back a bit. And we're gonna get. Is it this one? I'm just gonna pop that there. I'm gonna pop this in place, and everything should be fine and nobody's broken, right? Everything should be fine and nobody's broken, right? Everything should be fine. Nobody's broken. That's quite the load. That was quite the load. All right, we appear to be now pointing in the right direction. I'm going to just quickly come up here and be like, hey, actually, yeah, no, really, I kind of... can I aim camera here? I can, thanks. That's much easier. And then you down here, just double check that we are controlling from here. All right, does anybody else notice the next problem? Does anybody else notice another problem? One that I might just be like, okay, fair enough, whatever. Oh, I can't do that. Also, look at the wheels. Look at the wheels. Look at the wheels. What are they going to be like in flight? All right, so we're going to have to lock those wheels. But the next problem, and this is a big problem, is there's no way of the Wolfhound rocket communicating with anybody, and I was a little bit worried about that. So we're going to have to... So if this is a relay and these are relays, is that the only way of communicating? Okay, we've got to start with these. Is there a locked? Locked. And the moment we come down... Locked, okay. We need to put them... Toggle lock. Where's toggle lock? There we go. Alright. That's better there. Now the other thing that I was saying we got problems with is this. Something like that. Okay, that'll work. I think we've got all the other things put in there. This looks extremely safe. Everything about my space program is extremely safe. Hey, look, we got the building done 10 minutes faster than normal. So those suspension wheel things, I might be trying that on a larger scale at some point. What do you guys think? I think that's a winner. I think that's a winner. Okay, trajectory is already complaining at me, being like, dude, seriously. Can I aim camera? I can. Right, beautiful, beautiful. And get down underneath this. Double check and make sure we are controlling from here. It does look like it, but you never know. You'll end up throwing a stage away and things go very, very wrong. Space first, safety second. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Hey, went all right. Hey, went all right. There wasn't an instant explosion, so that class is all right for me. We're going to try... Let's see if we can do a nice little gravity turn here. Once again, did not check my injection angles. I have no idea whether we're going to be going to Duna or not right now. What we should have done... And I can do this whilst we're flying, because, you know... Trying to do the gravity turn technically means I shouldn't touch anything, right? Transfer window from Kerbal. We're not going to Moho. We're going to Duna. I want to add that alarm. What do we got? 281 days. Oh, kind of hurts. Kind of hurts. That's space in a nutshell, though. Space in a nutshell. I'm gonna throttle down just a little bit. I don't know about you. I feel like we may be putting out, you know, twice as many G's as we should be. Twice as many G's as we should be. Let's try and like make that look down. All right, beautiful. Oh, where's the space center? Back there. Hey. Yeah, it's working well. 400 meters per second. It's quite the clip. Quite the clip. At 360 meters per second, we were traveling at something like a kilometer a second. Kilometer an hour. No, 60 kilometers an hour. I know what I'm trying to say. 100 kilometers an hour. Anyway, without my terrible conversions, we're going fast. Really, really fast. I was kind of expecting us to have dropped the solid boosters by now. Our apoapsis height is double our current height, altitude. The time to apoapsis is receding into the future pretty fast. I noticed that our gravity turn does not be turning much more. That's okay. I mean, I'm much more interested in keeping along my prograde vector than I am falling over with a stage coming up. Space before safety. The Russian way. Oh, the old Soviet way. Let's not just call it the Russian. The Russians are very safe. Space program mostly. I mean, whenever the Soyuz does something funny, we get excited about it because it doesn't do funny things all that often, you know. You know what? I think this is going to be a very, very nice launch. Definitely launching less to orbit than we were last time. We we're barely out of the solid fuel, and we're already, as an apoapse, of being like, yes, we could probably just turn the engine off at this point, which I might do, actually. I might do as soon as the solids, in fact, even before the solids blow out. Be gone with the, was that right? Let's just get a little bit of throttle to move out the way past them. Don't you just love it when you're drifting with them? I do. I think it's great when we're all just like drifting together instead. Thoughts on the Korolev cross, the one when they fire all the stuff out? I think it's really nice. I honestly think that we should be doing more. I have experimented quite a bit with the different ways of dropping your stages. I don't know if there's a purpose to the cross. Is there actually a purpose? I've never looked into it that much. I just know that yes, it is a thing, and I assume it's just to look good. But who knows? Who knows? The thing with these like early rocket scientists is they knew how much swag they had on hand, right? So they knew if they wanted to show off, they could. It's like the orbital dynamicists for NASA and stuff, who would make sure that the missions would do flybys of planets for people's birthdays and stuff like that. Just by, you know, an extra second of push here, a little bit less over there, and you arrive at the date you want, right? There is no purpose. It's just how they separate. All right, cool. I had a feeling. But, you know, you got to check these things. Maybe you're just like massively ignorant. That happens quite a lot for me. That happens quite a lot. All right, here we go. We are up in the sounds of orbit. I do asparagus because that's what Scott Manley does. I used to do asparagus until I realised how overpowered all my rockets are if I do that. Like, just... Whew. I mean, if I'm going to Elu, if I'm going to Joule, yeah. If I'm going to Dres, maybe. But that's probably about it. I mean, who's actually gone to Dres? I've gone for a mission to Dres on stream because nobody goes to Dres. That is literally why I did it. Yeah, does anybody non-ironically go to Dres? Has anybody had any reason to do so? I've not yet. Okay, that looks straight enough for me. Go! Let's push this up into a beautiful orbit. Actually, look how far away that is. Let's hold on for a few seconds. Of course, the fact that we used our engines full blast and then turned them off means we've got a little bit of rotational motion that we can't negate. Okay, let's go with that. Made it worse. Made it work. Went there to see what it was like. Landing was a nightmare. Yeah, totally. Okay, 18 seconds. Let's keep going. Bit more fuel out of the system. Just, you know, set fire to it. Throw it out the back. Sounds ludicrous, really, when you think about it. It's like, but we need that. No. Burn it. Throw it away. But so many cliffs, nowhere flat. Yeah. Weird sort of jagged things everywhere. I like Dres, to be honest. I've not been for time. Maybe this is something we need to do. Okay, gonna spin up. Let's see if we can drop these and look good at the same time. Go! Yeah, ish. They're all flinging out wherever they want to go. We seem to be... Oh no, we're distance for it. We choose to go to Dres not because it is easy, because it's hard, because the goal will serve to organise and measure the best of our energies and skills. It really will. We are beyond. Oh no! I thought we were pushed it out. It's all right. Full energy. Full burn. We can do this. It's not inefficient. What do you mean? What? Alright, this should be fine. Should just about make it out. We got a vertical speed of like 100 meters per second downwards, but literally as we're watching, it's dropped more, and I pressed the wrong button. You know when you move your hand across the keyboard, it just catches somewhere. I didn't want a clamshell quite yet. It's alright, it's not mission critical, it's not mission over. We're up out of the atmosphere. But I've really got to learn how to lock my staging. I've done it by accident loads, but I have no idea how to do it on purpose. If anybody knows how to do that on purpose, I mean, that would be great. That'd be great. Alright, this looks like orbit. You know, a 400 apoapse. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. Can we turn this around? Can we lower our height back down? Nah, let's leave it there. Whatever. Okay, so we gotta wait 200 odd days. The only way to do this, as we all know... Wait, let's make sure we are above the atmosphere. Let's go to the tracking station. If we were below the tracking station, we'd have to do a little bit to try and keep us up there, but that's fine. Alt-J or Control-J. All right, thanks very much, Carl. I'll give it a go. Give it a go. Like I say, I've many times done it by accident, but... Into the future! Oh, look at us talking to the science dino over there. I didn't think we'd have anything. I didn't think we'd have the connection. We should definitely get round to putting some sort of ultimate space station in orbit somewhere. I don't know what would count as the ultimate space station. You know, once you've got science, living quarters, refueling, docking area, what more do you need? What would count? I mean, obviously, like some sort of spinning habitat. I think that's something that can easily be done in Kerbal, which obviously lends itself to things like the skyhook and stuff like, you know, momentum transferring devices. But I don't know whether that's a station or not. Alt and L. Okay, brilliant. Thanks. Lock it. Alternate lock. We'll do that before we get there, and then I'll forget all about it, and it'll think a mining cargo ship. Ooh, that's a good idea. So we can have like a mining section of it. So you got So you got like on one side your science area with a ring of habitat in the middle, and then on the other side you have like your ore processing and the bit that the ore processor connects to. I mean that sounds like good plan. I like that a lot. And then you just attach a set of engines to it, and whoosh, you're interplanetary space station. No. I think that'd be a good idea. All right, 4 days into the future. I should actually, before we do anything, figure out... Actually, 4 days is a lot of orbits. Let's not do that. Eve SSTO is also a good idea for a space station. It's a good addition to it. Yeah, no, totally. Although not easy. Yeah, I can barely make a Kerbin SSTO. Like, give me access to all the top level tech, then I can make a Kerbal SSTO. It used to be easy. It used to be really easy. You'd throw like oh no. Ooh, I really thought we had just been pointed the wrong way then for a long time. Let's look normal. That's anti-normal. I'm like, let's look normal when I look anti-normal. Maybe it's just a skill of mine, I don't know. Okay. Let's figure out where we're going. Duna B outside, so we want to be pushing forwards. We're going to be pushing forwards from about where we are, actually. Let's do it on this side here. The thing that I'm trying to do, so we've got like this line that I'm exiting via. Well, I'm going around the circle this way, right? So I'm going to push off up that way. I want it to be leaving the sphere of influence almost completely flat relative to this. Parallel is the right word. But it's too easy to overshoot. And now I'm like, well, how even am I in reference to Duna? Have I gone too far? Have I not gone far enough? Not gone far enough, it turns out. Let's set as target. Beautiful. You made a Panther Swivel Terrier SSTO. Had almost no cargo capacity. 2 tiny satellites. Yeah, like if you need me to get people and or low mass satellites into orbit, I could do that. I could do that. Want me to lift a space station? Maybe. Give me some time. Okay, I think we can make this bit so much more efficient just by doing that. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Overcooked it. Brilliant. That's just what I like. It's not. Let's try and get it right. Okay, let's leave it where we've got that encounter. And then I'm going to come over to this descending node. We're going to add the maneuver. I'm going to move the map around. And we're going to try desperately... Oh, no. Descending. You want to go up, right? 0. Okay, there's a 0. 0 degrees is coplanar. That means we can go and find them. Oh no, we got it wrong. There it is. It's not really how I like to make my approach, but it will do. I say it's not really how I like to. Almost every time I just kind of push myself out from curbing, getting roughly in the right place, and I'm like, oh, I'll sort it out when I'm halfway there. We'll nail it on the way. It'll be all right, guys. And mostly it is all right. I tell you what I could have done. I probably could have waited another orbit and made it more exact, but yeah, whatever. We're going to do it in 42 minutes, not 4 hours. We're going early. Got a problem with that? Got a problem with that? As soon as I turn and look. Takes a while. Takes a while. I mean, the thing. I know. There's faster ways of doing this. For instance, we can press Alt and turn. Oh, wait. Alt L. Is there something to tell me we've locked this? Save as well. Save. Now that I've just saved, I've pressed Alt L. Let's try the shit. Should we try it? Should we try it? All right, it works. It works. I wonder if dual low atmosphere to orbit is possible. Almost definitely. Almost definitely. Joule is one of the nicest places to be, actually. We should totally be like sending stuff to Joule. Like, what is this like around curbing business? Like, we should be playing on the moons of Joule, be like bouncing around with nothing but gravity assist to help us, you know? Who needs this like propulsive forward motive force? Nobody. It's on the staging view, and there's a light that indicates. I don't see the light. Down here somewhere. Oh well, nay bother. All right, we have got 40 seconds. Let's get closer. This is the problem. They're always like, hey, we're going to give you a minute to think. It's like, yeah, I mean, a minute is a long time though, guys. A minute is a long time. All right, here we go. We are going to start our 30-second burn in roughly 10 seconds time. I think we're going to be watching the map most of the time. 4, 3, 2, go! We can't really see what's going on right now, but if we zoom in closer, there should be, yeah, the blue ring doth be expanding. It's gonna come up and meet this one. You have to enable the view, maneuver, orbit. Don't have a staging view. Oh, it must be there somewhere. 100 meters per second to go. 90, 50. There will do. If we kill that and have a look at our other maneuver node. Oh, it's so far off it hurts. Okay, let's just get rid of this maneuver node. Hey, go away. Okay, actually we've kind of done all right. We've done all right. We got a descending / ascending node with less than 1. In here, disable the purple button. Oh, this one. Ooh. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I've really got to play with the new UI at some point. It's been a long time. Okay, I need to make sure that the direction we are looking is somewhat in the right way, you know. Also, is that going to match? That doesn't match. How do we get these even closer? 150, that's somewhere around here. So what I'm doing now is I'm basically just tweaking all the values until this separation value gets close enough for me to call it, you know, a winner. 50, no, let's go back that way. Oh, there we go. That's close enough for me to call it a winner. Can I call up that periaps? 40, how close do we want to get? 12 million meters? Sounds pretty good. Sounds close enough. Carl has to go. All right, laters, man. Late. Laters. All right, so we are now pointing roughly backwards. That's fine. That's fine. Means we didn't quite nail the way we wanted to go. Maybe because we left early, gave it too much momentum. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? As you're like reaching down towards. Oh look, time to periaps is like minus numbers. Crazy. Oh, there it is over there. Oh, it's because we're just no, we're not. What was this? Escape. Kerbin? I thought we escaped Kerbin ages ago. Did we come back within its sphere of influence or something? Oh, we've not really left. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's right here! When I went and looked around, I thought we were in deep space. Alright, let's clear the UI. I don't know about you, but I feel like we could watch this just roll away now. Maybe a bit more like that. Yeah, that's some space watching right there. I like the updated skybox that they've done for the game. I normally replace it for one of the ones out of Space Engine that give you sort of like, you know, nebula everywhere and stuff like that. But you cannot go wrong with just the stock skybox. It looks almost like a real sky, you know. Alright, it's taken a while. Let's get going. That crater is always a place that I feel like needs more going on, you know? It's got Arkibo in the middle if you've got Kerb inside installed, but they just put this huge crater on the planet and just left it at that. They're like, yeah, it's interesting, right? We're like, yeah, it's interesting. Any science to be got in the middle? Nah, it's just interesting. Like, okay. All right, let's bring the UI back. How long have we got? We have got 41 days. At this rate, we're watching about a minute tick by every second. What do you reckon 41 days in minutes is? It's a long time anyway. It's a long time. Let's go and do this faster. Cyber Otaku also has to go. All right, mate, it was good to see you. 6 o'clock seems to be the time of Exodus. Off to the next maneuver node. It's like, no. I see. It's like, hey, you set an alarm a little while ago. Did you still want that? It's like, actually, no, I'm good now. Thanks. I'm really worried that by the time we get round there, we are totally going to be facing away from the sun or towards the, but either way, we're not going to have our solar panels pointed towards the sun, so I am going to just face us upwards a little bit. North is always north. This is a thing to remember, at least within a solar system. The moment you get like galactic, then suddenly north is not north anymore. It's all different depending on which star you're around. Like, ugh. And it's relative to planet's spin, if you're wondering, like how we decide which way is north. It's like it's one of these right-hand rule businesses. You know, you put your fingers around the way that the planet spins, and your thumb points towards the northwards. They're just both right-hand and upward-centric. I mean, I don't know, these people. Hey, we see Duna all the way over there. It's amazing how many like innate biases are there that we just use all the time. Like how are we ever going to talk to aliens? You know, we can't talk to people from different cultures. There is still a galactic north. You are correct. I would assume that it's do the supermassive black holes or rotate the same way as the galaxies? You'd imagine so. But we haven't really got many ways of measuring the spin of a black hole, have we? Not that I've known about, anyway. Not that I know about. There's loads of like mathematical descriptions, but yeah. All right, we're roughly looking in the right direction. It's a 9-second burn. That's very easy to overshoot. I'm a little bit worried about that. We'll try and do our best. Possibly use the power of I haven't got any monoprop on here. I was about to say use the power of the monoprop, but 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I would also imagine that the black hole spins the same direction as the galaxy, but wouldn't it be interesting if not? In fact, I have no idea. Like, there would be strong evidence that it didn't form with the galaxy, you know, which is, you know, top theory on how they form. That's already an encounter. I'm going to take it. Let's click on Duna and have a look and see what we got. Oh yeah, look how close that is. Oh, look, we could see Ike from there and everything. What happens if... I don't want to do this. Why we're doing this? We do it. All right, we're bringing it closer. All right, let's get closer, closer, closer. Let's see how close we can get to it. We're down and underneath. Okay, that's a problem. It's not a big problem, but it is a problem. Let's just leave it. What does it matter? It's fine. Leave it spinning. Ooh. God decided to make the galaxy spin. Yeah, some could say. I mean, like, the spins of galaxies and solar systems and planets and stuff, it's all about the evening out of the angular momentum, right? You know, as things pass each other in their orbit, they kind of exchange gravitational energies, they kind of like even out. It really is just average out their orbits, right? And eventually it all comes down into the disk or whatever. What's the average universal spin? You know, which way on average does a universe spin? I doubt we'll ever be able to know, but or at least this local area of our place. Maybe it's stationary and the spin is similar to why toilet water spins around, because the whole of the universe is turning around a central axis. Yeah, maybe that central bit is just nothing, just nothing. I should really point normal. At some point, we're gonna find a planet. I should stop talking and start time accelerating. Add maneuver. Do I want to add maneuver? I mean, I kind of do. I also want to bring this like super in, maybe super up, something like that, and then we're kind of on target for meeting Ike. I'm all about meeting Ike, right? He seems like a nice chap. Damn, I mean, like, yeah. Oh, clearly, yeah, the supermassive black holes are where God lives. Of course. Yeah, no, nailed it. Nailed it. So, I was talking to a friend the other day. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of the theory of cosmic cyclic cosmology. No, conformal cyclic cosmology. Sorry, my bad. It comes from a branch of topology, you know, where you don't really care about the size and things. It's just how things can smoothly deform from one to the other, right? And using that very specific mathematical set, the end of the universe looks a lot like the beginning of the universe. Some might say eerily like it. And so Sir Roger Penrose, you know, a guy who's very famous for working with this type of stuff, has put forward the idea that, hey, maybe this is why the universe appears to have a short lifespan, but actually it's infinite because, you know, it gets to heat death, and heat death is like the beginning of the new universe, right? Which, yeah, I kind of follow it. But then you bring in intelligent creatures, right? Doesn't matter what form it takes, but you got this intelligent creature, right? It's made its way, or they have made its way, this species of creatures, or this collection, whatever you want to say, has made it to the end of the universe, and they're like, oh, expletive, the universe is dying. What are we going to do about the fact that our universe is dying? Okay, so they create this giant AI, as you do when these things go wrong, or whatever their equivalent, their big thinking machine. You know, I'm going to assume that most civilizations have ways of creating thinking machines when their limited means are not enough, and they'll always keep building new, bigger computers, right? So the big computer sits there at the end and goes, okay, the universe is ending, but it's going to reform based on the quantum weirdness of what happens now that carries through to the next universe, right? Well, what's to stop that super massive, humongous intelligence going, well, if I release a photon over here and create an antimatter explosion over there, I can form the preconditions of the next universe in such a way to create creatures who want to do nothing but create a copy of me. You know, the super intelligent robot from the end of the last universe, right? It set its own systems up, and then when that bunch of creatures have made that computer and it sits there going, oh, it works great, has that creature, has that super intelligence thing made its own immortality by forming the next universe. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Wow, it blew my Some big thoughts there, guys. Some big thoughts there. I feel like there's more thoughts there than we can really even contain in this one stream. Like that's some serious stuff. That's some serious stuff. Anyway, what are you guys thinking about? Philosophical question. All of space was roughly as big as a football before the Big Bang. I mean, like, no. The universe could very much have been still infinitely big just before the Big Bang. It's just the bit we see was down smaller than the size of an atom. But there could have been more of that stuff going off infinitely in all directions, right? And then when it gets bigger, in the same way that our space is getting bigger but not really getting bigger into anything, it could do it like that. So that's what caused the bang. The inflation field, according to Alan Guth. Like, who knows? Who knows? We don't even know if the Big Bang's actually a thing. It's just that's where the mathematics leads to, and then it breaks. It's because our galaxy has been made of the image of a galaxy being run by people using the supercomputer. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, yeah. Really don't know what is beyond that edge. Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to assume it's more of the same. Like that's a safe assumption that the thing you have not seen is likely to be like the thing you have seen. There are exceptions, obviously, to this all the time. But when you know nothing, it's probably safe to continue thinking it is as the rest of things appear to be. I don't think that's a bad assumption. Maybe a little naive, but like acknowledging the fact that it is kind of negates that naivety, you know? I think so, anyway. All right, where are we putting these satellites? I suppose we need to like get into orbit and then drop the rover pod, and then take the rest of the machine up into like a polar orbit. Yeah. I think that's the winner there. How do you guys feel? I think we got the fuel. I think we got the fuel. Imagine on the edge of the universe, every star you see in the part. So I guess the light time is traveling, but sorry. Imagine you're on the edge of the universe. All right, I sit on the edge of the universe. My bubble has moved with me. Every start you see is I mean a start or star. I'm gonna go. I mean both work. So I guess the light is time traveling ish, but not really. Yeah. The light is kind of. Our mind is time traveling. We're seeing things in the past and then imagining what those past times were like. It's one of the weird things about the human brain, right? Is we imagine the past and the future all the time. Like why we do that? Why we do that? And so we don't die a horrific death by something that we should have known is coming, right? But all right, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire! 13-second burn. That's actually quite a capture burn. 13 seconds. Poof. I'm fairly sure the rover can land itself from here. Yeah, and maybe we're going to use Ike to get these things out and where they need to be. All right, next thing. Which one? Okay, those are those two. I don't really care much. I don't want to pop that fairing yet. Am I not allowed to? Hey, give this. Thanks. And then that goes down there. You know what? I've done all this. I don't want to do that. I want to come through and find that decoupler. Thanks. And go Kerbal. You know what? That works really well. That works really well. Like really well. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Fine. Awesome. This is also going to run out of power at some point. Oh man, hibernation. Let's hibernate in warp on. Oh, hey, Mr. Rover, could you also please hibernate in warp? Thanks. Oh no. He's gonna run out of power. Right, where are we gonna put down? Where are we not on the dark side? I'll tell you that much. Not on the dark side. Okay, so I'm gonna start an alarm. We're gonna go, hey, can you add a new alarm when I am at Perry Apps? Thanks. All right, cool. Next thing, let's use the other craft to put the satellites out. That's the next thing, right? Let's try and find out where we are over here. We did notice that there was an Ike maneuver somewhere close by, right? We saw that. I saw that anyway. We should be able to use it for... it's not like easy to find. Should be able to use it for a gravity assist into a different orbit, I'm hoping. Just a small little kick into a different... Rover has RTGs. Thanks, man. Woo, you put my mind at rest. Ike, set as target. Let's just figure out what's going on here. Hey, Ike, can you set as target? Thanks. Pole, Elu. There we go. Definitely going to make this somewhere here. You know what? Let's just brute force it. Whatever. Could do it, but nah. Something like that. Is that almost exact? That's almost exact. All right, I'll take it. Oh no, we got rid of the thing that could point towards the maneuver node. This is a dumb thing. Okay, that's fine. It's a little awkward that it's just. Has any of this got SAS on it? Are we just a hulking great big slab of metal with no control on it? No, we've got some control, but it's not much. It's really not much. I mean, we've got 8 minutes to try and swing into the right direction. The fact that it actually appears to be right on this edge over here is not ideal. But we'll get there. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. Millions wouldn't, but I do. Personally, I don't know why millions are watching and not giving advice. I mean... Oh, man. I'm tempted to speed up time, but you know that's going to be bad. You know that's going to be painful. 7 minutes is still quite the distance, though. Turn. Come on, buddy. All right, let's do it. Time warp 2. Time warp 3. Bring that back down to normal time because I'm going to use the other time warp to make sure that I snap into place when I'm looking in the other direction. All right, come on. We're nearly there. Oh, this is going to be good. It's going to be good. I mean, I say 7 minutes, but this is literally a turn that I can do at any point, right? Literally at any point. I like the fact it's midway between the two markers here. My ascending and is that more or less throw? Retrograde, I think. Go. We'll go with that one. Oh, there was an Ike encounter there. We could definitely have gone with that. Okay, something like that. Let's do that. Okay, this is good. We're going to release this one. Oh wait, we need to put their you know what? Can we just aim the camera over this end first? Thanks. We need to try and release their solar panel. At least one of them. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to clip into the craft, but if we decouple now... Alright, cool. Very cool. We just extend all the solar panels. And as always, point north. Doesn't feel that north, to be honest, but there we go. I feel like it's got a bit of gimbal lock. I can only go in like 2 or 3 directions, you know. Okay, there we go. And what do you reckon the best way to turn this around is? Stop and start again, or try and turn my orbit? I think stopping and starting again might... Let's find out. Let's find out. We can either go from this ascending mode and add maneuver, and we should be able to just flip it entirely round, right? Maybe not like that. Maybe not like that. Every now and then, when you try and go just a little bit too far, the maneuver knows, like, I'm not designed for this, please stop. Particularly when you go past 90 degrees, it has a habit of changing what the markers do. Something like this. I didn't want to go all the way, did I? I only wanted to go to about there. Okay, that will work. No, I do definitely want to go equatorial. Nah, that one. That's the one I want to do. I'm trying to think what would give me maximum coverage. It's hard. Can you go and face that way, please, buddy? See what we can turn around and look at. The real question, of course, is what do we do with the boost core when we're done with it? I'm hoping that now this will be good enough to have connection to the rover the whole time. That's what we need. That'll do, right? Yeah, that will very much do. We're slamming into a planet? No. We are good. Alright. Let's focus on this bit here. Boop. I do like the way that you can change which way the camera is aiming. It used to be that you just had to make do with whatever. Oh no, I didn't. I did a bad. Stop. We've got to... Oh, it's not already nearly dead, is it? Why can't I right click? Wait. Why can't I right click? What's going on? I feel like we're looking at the wrong craft, you know? Yeah, we were. Okay. Don't ask me how that's happened, though. Relay antenna. What is this? What is this? Stop, man. Stop. Turn that off. Let's do a little jump. Wow, okay. So my reaction wheels are not working as you want them to. For some reason, they're just spinning me up. Okay, I mean, I can live with that. I can live with that simply by turning it off. Should we try turning it back on? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Stop. I guess we're just going to leave it. It really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Okay, let's see our various other craft. I'm just going to shut that window, guys. Alright, cool. Right, where are we going to send this? I mean, I just want to crash it. I don't know about you guys. We should just like null the Oh, it's got no control. Well, there we go. Space junk. It's what we're all about nowadays, right? Everybody's about space junk. Okay, here's the rover. Switch to it. Let's go put it down on the floor and see how well it even drives. Could you do me a favor? Grab us another one of them. Thanks. All right, let's try desperately to put this down in one piece. Does anybody have a favorite landing spot on Duna? Let's try. No, that's Ike. Duna, there we go. Just having a quick look around. I would ideally like to be equatorial, but I don't think it really matters. We've got like this nice big scar across here. Got another one over here. All right, I think I'd like to go somewhere in this sort of region here. I don't know whether we're going to be able to actually nail it, but that's my plan. That is my plan. Let's get back to the ship. All right. Cool, awesome, good stuff. Let's start by bringing down our orbit and making this all a little bit quicker, shall we? There's nothing quite like having to wait for the entirety. 1.39. We're gonna accept it for now. We're gonna accept it for now. It's not like you can do anything else about it. Well, thank you. Okay, how low? I reckon about there. We'll get rid of this one. Get rid of the alarm, sorry. And jump our way over to Periaps. Now, the reason that we are jumping to Periaps is because this is the side of the dark side of the planet. And I don't know about you guys. I'd rather be able to see what we're doing. Are we even using the right thing? We are. I just want to make sure we're facing the right direction. Okay, I need to know which way is considered the top of the vessel according to this. Okay, we want to go upside down according to the probe core that we put on. That's a little unfortunate, but nothing that we can't work with. All right, I was saying I wanted to be somewhere around here. Looking at it, I think we're going to put down inside this crater instead. Just because that's getting to get a bit close to nighttime. And that will do. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. Actually, can we radial out a little bit? Just the smallest amount. I want to put that cross on well, not on a slope, but not right up on the top like that. All right, cool. Boo! Is it gonna work? Are we gonna be fine? I should imagine so. I don't see any way this actually going horrifically wrong at this point. We've got a good Comnet's connection. This was my big worry. It was the fact that we wouldn't be able to keep connection to Kerbin. So I've got a bunch of other things just kind of orbit around. This one is like right on the Terminator line. So hopefully, it's not right on the Terminator line, but it's on the Terminator line. So it should be able to relay my signals. I was about trying to find the right word there. That was it's a weird delta V current of 0. I can tell you for now, that's very wrong. It's nothing to do other than... Oh, wait. There is one last thing to do. Save it. I'm not good enough at saving it myself often enough, you know? Not good enough at that at all. Right, the next thing to remember is that I don't want to pop the clamshell until we're somewhat close to the surface. And I really don't want to be facing clamshell down. So I was actually saying maybe I wanted to have made this a flat face. Because I want somehow this to be more aerodynamically stable than the front. I don't know whether that's a possibility or not. I'm sure if I put a big enough like cup with the fairing, I wish you could. Can you cup the fairings? Is that something you can do? Might have to try that one if we're done here before the beginning of stream. All right, Periaps is coming. The orbit is getting down low. I'm hoping that we've still got the same projected landing spot. That's very on a slope, but that's fine. We've got parachutes, right? What could go wrong? We want to be upside down as far as the probe core is concerned. We are now upside down. I will change the field of the point of view though, because that's a little bit confusing. All right, this should be good. Let's aerodynamic forces on. I like to be able to see them for the landing. I don't know about you guys. All right, good drinks. We feeling the heat? I'm not sure at what point I want to be like, okay, now's the time to stop. Throw on some rockets. Because I obviously have no idea. I have no idea whether the Wolfhound could even handle landing on Duna. To be honest, I've never tried it. I never tried it. I feel like we're just kind of like cruising through. At what point do we deviate from the ballistic arc? Not till about here, look. This is when the atmosphere starts biting in. I think I'm going to just start slow. Oh, look, there we go. We got some drag. I'm going to start slowing us down anyway. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, are we that? Why is that so bad? What happens if I do that? Oh, yeah, it does it weird. Why are you turning like that? I get my center of mass is a little bit weird, but can I put the brakes on, please? Thanks. Are we good now? You calm down? You got chill? I think they got chill. So yeah, the fact that the rover is so high is definitely an issue. I should have put more mass on the underside. But you know, we're coming down under parachutes anyway. We're not looking to properly slow down, right? I'll try and find the point where the engine and the SAS can work in parallel to keep us steady whilst I try and find the point where my parachutes work. Should have brought drogue chutes. Note to self for future. Note to self. Okay, this is good. This is good. I like this. I like this. Let's just deploy all the chutes, shall we? Is this one? Yeah, deployed. Deploy. Okay, I was kind of expected to have seen them by now. That's fine. That's fine. Are we actually going to bring ourselves to a complete stop here? Wasn't expecting it, to be honest. We've still got a lot of fuel left. Many fuel left. 500 meters per second, actually. Do we want to save it? I'm a little disappointed that the parachute hasn't deployed yet. What's the minimum altitude on them? 5. And what's our current altitude? There we go. It's almost like it's read my mind. All right. I think we're just going to leave this one parachute to aid our descent here. It should be. It's relatively well balanced. Relatively well balanced. I was expecting a bit more fireball. But don't get me wrong. I'll take this. I will take this. If we can try and keep it facing normal, it should just keep pointing north, right? Yeah, that will work for me. Okay, here come the rest. Bump, bump. Oh, yeah. All right, this is cool. This is cool. We got some ground scatter beneath us. I'm a little bit worried that the slopes we're about to land on are going to roll us downhill, but I'll just hammer the spacebar when we get down there, and hopefully the rover will drop off. Then everything else will be fine. That's what we're going for here. Let's have a quick look and see what the relay situation is. Look at that! Look, it's doing its job, guys. It's doing its job. Look at that! Great. That never works for me. As always, most boring part of the game is when we're just waiting for everything. We're moving down at quite a clip. It has to be said. It does have to be said. Can we point this up? It's not going to have it. All right. Well, here we go. Oh. Problems have been achieved. Oh, we're upside down. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't. Oh no. Oh no. Both our antennae have broken off. The rest is fine though. Decouple. Alright, we seem to be okay for now. Alright, we need to change the way that the SAS is engaged. It's all these right under here. SAS only. SAS only. Put the brakes on. Put the brakes on. Okay, sound like that. That should now allow us to drive without doing that. Okay, well, to say that's interesting is an understatement. All right, maybe we do want steering up front. All right, let's go look for somewhere nice to go do stuff. Oh man, this is cool. This is really cool. We did it, guys. We got the rover out here. Somehow we are communicating. This is the thing that does confuse me, is somehow we're communicating. I'm hoping that actually we're communicating with the rover over, not the rover, the lander over there. Which means we're not going for big missions, but missions are being had. What is that over there? Look at that. That's something different. Let's go and do it. Oh, guys, it works. It works. It fully works. What is this? What's this? My wheels are on full lock. What are you guys doing? Okay, get close. Get close. Can we run this? Not yet. Oh, I bet it's also going to be like, oh, you're not in career mode. Why would you even want to do this? It'll be like, because it's cool. It does work a lot better going backwards than forwards. It does have to be said. The steering works a lot better. Let's hold that there. Scan blueberries. Magnetite blueberries of the type that Curiosity has been studying for the past however long. Little magnesium deposits that could only form underwater, I believe. Oh wait, no, the blueberries were discovered by Opportunity. Alright, blueberry analysis from Duna's surface. Small rocks that might look like blueberries, but don't taste them. We're almost certain. Your scan has collected most, but not all the information. Come back later with a better sensor. What's wrong with my sensor? It's a fine sensor. What are you on about? Oh. It's a little disappointing that that's literally all the distance we had to travel to find it. I was kind of expecting that big travels would be underway at some point. Extend the boom. Boom has been extended. 5 meters per second feels like breakneck crazy man speed. Like, oh, what are you doing? You fool. You're gonna destroy yourself on the rocks. All right, I wanted to go and have a look in that canyon. Quick save. Let's do a quick save. Let's go and have a look in that canyon. Do you reckon we can make it down the slope? I am not sure. We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out. Whoa, too much power on the back wheels. How do we reduce the amount of power on the back wheels? I don't know. I don't know if we can, but this front wheel needs more stick. We need some downforce. We don't have enough atmosphere. That's the problem. All right, let's retract this boom. Don't think going quite down the hill like this is the winner. When did I last? We could just let it roll, right? We saved a little while ago. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Let's see what the wheels have got in them. Let's see what the wheels have got in them. 16 meters per second, 17, 18, 19. Oh, we're rolling 20 meters per second. 22. Oh my gosh, it's so fast. 24, 25 meters per second. Feeling relatively stable. I've not tried turning yet, but I've got my mouse hovering over the brake just in case it gets crazy. 26 meters per second. Let's try and bring that down a little bit. Just a little bit. We have left the air. I turn the brake off whenever I leave the surface of the planet, because if one of your wheels touches down before the others, then you can't. That one digs in and you spin quite badly. Look, what's that? What's that over there? Stop. Oh, no. It doesn't look like we're going to be stopping in time to know what that was. It looked like it might have just been more blueberries, but how do we know? How do we know? Man, the slowdown. Look at it like digging in and the back suspension lifting up. I really love this suspension system. We have got to make much more use of it. Much more use. Do you reckon, like... I mean, would it be any good at all on like an 8-wheel Rover? Do you think having 2 up front, 2 at the back, well, you know, 4 up front, 4 at the back, but 2 on each side would work? I don't know. Okay, so far we're like 1.8 kilometers away with our broken antennas. It seems to be working all right. I mean, let's... We can't toggle it. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It is giving me 5 meters, 5 M's. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Is this more blueberries? Is it more blueberries? I have no idea. It looks like a different rock. Is there more than one type of scanning thing? Spoilers for the Breaking Ground DLC, by the way. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He looks like another rock that would be... oh, wait. Let's roll backwards. Be reminiscent of something we've seen on actual Mars. Must be stationary to scan surface feature. Okay, do it. Duna stone. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I love this little animation. That is amazing. Not enough of this in the world. Bzz. Oh, we're just taking photos this time. Oh, there's the laser. There's the laser. There we go. Duna stone. Geologists on Kerbal hope to determine how much. Hope to determine much from just a chunk of rock, including the most important question: was there life on Duna? If so, how many shapes did it come in? I mean, obviously, it's kind of like circle and tetrapodal. I mean, yeah, it's quite a high bet that if life develops in the solar system, it's gonna be tetrapodal, right? Is that a safe bet? You know, not out in the other star systems, you know, whatever. But like, it was such a good plan on Earth that it must be a good plan in the rest of the... No, that might be false logic. But like, follow it through. Let's give it a go, right? Let's try and make our own tetrapodal Europans. Is that a thing? Europans? I'd like to think so. I would like to think so. Okay, so I think we're down. We might be in the valley. In the valley. But I don't know. Oh, no, we're going to hit some blueberries. All right, we're good. We're good. 18 meters per second feels much more threatening than that 20 meters per second did a second ago. We hit that hill hard, but I'm going to use it as a speed check here. Slow myself down just a little bit. Yeah, okay, let's have a look from the surface of the planet, i.e. we're going to go ahead and use the map view and try and figure out the next target that we want to do. I'm surprised how well this is driving. I was fully expecting to have killed it at some point. Also, this suspension, I don't know if I've mentioned, guys, but I'm blown away by how well that has worked. We're gonna have to do some more with that at some point. Maybe on a much larger scale. Okay, actually, I wanted to look at this and be like, oh man, we're not even. Not even. Okay, back. Oh, we're going east. We want to be going... No, we're going east. We're going east. This is the direction we want to go. I always forget how big planets are. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but like on the scale of rovers, planets are big. Like, planets are really big. Like, have you ever seen any pictures of the like paths of the rovers and stuff? Like, it's... You always expect that the craters that they're around to be around, you know, like relatively large craters and stuff like that. Stuff that you'll be able to see from the you know, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter images and stuff. No. No, it's always tiny little things. You'll be like, what, a pebble hit there or something? But next to the rover, it's like, oh my god, that's like 4 miles across. Okay, I think that's the other side of the valley over there. Let's try and aim towards those cliffs. That seems like the winner. It seems like the winner. So, what other Duna type equipment do we need to bring out here at some point? I think we need a helicopter, right? I think that's something that we need to work on. Next Duna mission will be a helicopter. I don't know, like, we're not going to be able to get it to take off on Kerbin, are we? Like that's like it's going to be a test it at Duna only type thing. Yeah, I've just been letting this kind of roll for a little bit. It seems to be doing okay. We leave the floor a little bit every now and then, but that's kind of fine. I'm a little disappointed that we are. Hang about. We're just going to come up to a jump, so I want to like hit my brakes as hard as I can first. I don't want to go over the jump too hard, too heavy, but you know, I don't exactly want to be like limping my way over either. I'm feeling the 24 meters per second. Oh, yeah, something like that. Beautiful. Actually, let's just go. Let's just roll. I'm going to take my hand away from the brake. We're just going to go. We are now at 30 meters per second. The jumps are handling well. The jumps are handling very well, actually. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so we can get a bit more of an impression of like the slope that we are currently traveling down. It is a slope. I would say about a 30-degree slope, something like that. We keep hitting little ruts in the land. I think we're doing okay. Oh, we are airborne. Oh, we're a bit more airborne. Yeah, no, it's fine. We're all good. We're all good. Actually, 43 meters per second and still rolling faster. Oh, man, I love this. I love this a lot. Are we going to break 45 meters per second, and we're airborne over a big gap. Oh no, is this going to work out for us? I've got no control because, of course, the SAS is on SAS, not pilot mode. All right, it evens itself out. It evens itself out. And, wow, look at that, guys. It evened itself out. Can we take a moment there to just be like, hey, what? I think it's doing okay though. Now that we're kind of on the flat surface. Ooh, yeah. I definitely need to play with the suspension a bit more, because this is how you travel. Look at this. Yeah, just kick back and watch it go, guys. Just kick back and watch it go. Bam! Ike over there in the distance, just watching us, watching it. Oh, so cool. So cool. We are definitely going to hit a slope at some point that is going to be a little bit too much for us to deal with. But I think that's cool. Who reckons... Ooh. Who reckons we're hitting 50 meters per second yet? Let's have a look. No, we're only at 40. It's just that we've got our camera right down low, so it feels like we are shifting. I feel like this is a quite a good little piece of like montage footage. This would be really good for like, and we are traveling. Ooh. You know, it's going well. It's going very well, actually. I am shocked. Who's trying to stop? Hold up, guys. Hold up. Why would you try and do that? Oh, are people saying something's not going on? Well, I mean, the last 10 minutes, that's kind of okay. But I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time. Well, as I say, I think. Ooh, is it going to break? I think we need to make something like a helicopter, something like that. I can't mute. There we go. Mute him down. Yeah, something like that. We need something that's going to take us to the next level on our moon missions. If anybody knows why YouTube keeps stealing my chat, is it going to do it? Is it going to be safe? This is crazy. What's it going to do? Are you going to level yourself out? You want to be on your wheels, mate. You want to be. Oh no! But I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.